everyone. Today I'm speaking with Luvvie Ajayi Jones, a New York Times bestselling author, podcaster, public speaker, social influencer, and change maker. Luvvie took an idea and made it reality, creating a successful global business. Her latest book, Professional Troublemaker, The Fear Fighting Manual, was just released in March of this year. Luvvie, thank you so much for being with us today. We're so happy to have you join us for this conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Great. So tell me, Luvvie, what does make reality mean to you?
I think make reality means making my ideas come to life. Oftentimes we have a lot of ideas sitting in our heads, but what matters is execution. And for me, make reality means I'm actually putting in the work to make sure that this thing comes to life.
Let's talk about the word project. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear that word project? I mean, for some people, it's a daunting term, but you strike me as someone who does not shy away from a challenge.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't shy away from a challenge. And when I think about the word project, I think about getting things done. We're often talking about ideas, but I think execution is what is key, which is why project management is such a key part of all of this. So when I hear project, for me, it's time to go. It's time for me to work. It's time for me to do whatever that thing is, whether it's small or big, from, a campaign to creating an organization, whatever that is, a project means it is time to just go. And if you're new to project planning, you can actually go to pmi.org/makereality. And in there, you will find Kickoff, which is a 45-minute course to help you get started on how to manage projects efficiently.
PMI has our 5 power skills: communication, an innovative mindset, collaborative leadership, a for-purpose orientation, and empathy, which are so crucial in helping change makers turn ideas and dreams into reality. Are there any power skills you might struggle with or feel you could make stronger?
Yes, I want to work on my empathy because, as a leader, being able to understand where other people are coming from as we're getting through these projects and trying to make all these things a reality, making sure I'm tapping into the resources of my team, making sure I am kind, because there's a lot of moving pieces. So I think the empathy piece is one that is always up for improvement.
I really love that. Luvvie, while you mentioned empathy as the power skill you could improve, which skill or set of skills do you think are your strongest?
I actually think one of my strongest power skills is communication. Why? Because I'm a writer. I use my words to really connect with people. But I think it's really important to be a great communicator because you have to make sure that people are aligned with your vision, your mission. People are on the same page, whether it's your team, your stakeholders, your consumers, whoever it is. And for me, over the years, my communication has been what allowed people to really invest in my work and invest in my purpose. And it's one thing that I continue to hone to make sure that I am being clear, that I'm being relatable, and that I am getting things done because people actually understand what I want to make sure it happens.
And a follow-up question. Do you have any tips for people who've put ideas on hold and now are trying to get started or get back on track? What advice would you offer?
Yes, I have 5 steps that I think people should take when they want to make their ideas a reality. The first, to know your why. What is the purpose of this thing that you want to do? Then create a plan and an outline that you can follow. Give each task an owner, create deadlines, and then you execute. If you follow those 5 steps, you're more likely to actually be successful at whatever this thing is.
Totally agree. And I think understanding your why is the best place to begin. Thank you so much for joining me, Luvvie. I really enjoyed meeting and getting to know you. And thank you again for being part of our Make Reality campaign. I look forward to seeing the continuing impact that I know you're going to have throughout your career. Visit the Make Reality virtual hub at pmi.org/makereality, where you can find support and inspiration from change makers across the globe who've tackled immense projects in the last few years. You can also take a quiz to determine your own change maker persona, learn more about power skills, and view PMI courses that help you take your project or idea and make reality.